All right. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our weekly sales meeting with Keller Williams Greater Metropolitan. I'll be your host for the next hour here via Zoom. Sorry, had to find my slide. So thanks for joining us here this morning. We have an awesome sales meeting for you today. Today's the last sales meeting of October, and as we have been doing for the past several months, the last sales meeting of the month, we like to go around the horn and get updates from all members of our leadership team and all of our partners about all of the awesome things that have either happened, are happening, or are going to happen that are related to your business. So while we get underway, please get in that chat box and let us know what listings you have coming. Our market is starting to enter a period of seasonality. And if you thought listings were important at the height of summer in a seller's market, know that listings are even more critical as we enter the heart of the fourth quarter and start to see our opportunities and the number of sides that will be done throughout the course of the fourth quarter start to dwindle. So listings are still important. Put them in the chat box if you got anything coming. And then as we start every week, wanted to take advantage of the opportunity to talk about maybe our mission, our vision, our values, our belief systems, or our perspective. Coming off of the weekend and our very successful, very exciting trunk or treat and chili cook-off. One is quick to remember our values of God, family, and then business. It was so wonderful to see so many of our agents, their families, their friends, their clients, their kiddos, all together for what was a really, really fun Saturday afternoon. We had perfect fall weather. We had amazing trunks and some delectable chilies. So thank you all for merging your family at home with your Keller family for the weekend. We love the opportunity to do that. And we're going to just jump right in off of the huge success from that. And we need to recognize our chili cook-off champions. It was a very, very heated battle, not just because all of the crock pots were plugged in and set to warm. It was a good lineup. We had a dozen chilies. We raised almost $500 for KW Cares in a very brief period of time. So a very efficient fundraising exercise and an awesome competition. Coming in third place, and I think they would tell you third place in the lineup, number one in your hearts, that would be the Michael Thomas team. With their amazing chili. And yeah, I feel like that's going to be highly contested by Mr. Tom Newts, but it was a fantastic chili. Coming in second place, we actually had a tie. We had a tie between Jeff Young and Melanie Sweeney. I think actually Jim Sweeney was the individual who had concocted that particular chili, but Melanie was there representing and some very, very good chilies. And then at the top of the heap, coming in number one with the most votes was Debbie Rubinskis of the Lisa Cisco team and her Texas Red chili, accompanied by some delicious avocado. So a very, very tasty experience. And we know that next year, all of you will be back, and this will be a heavily contested title. Debbie, my recommendation is to start practicing on a bi-weekly basis for next year's competition. All righty. And then our sorry, was somebody saying something? All right, our trunk champions. I failed to know how to work my computer to get an airdrop of the actual photo. So, a little teaser here. We will be posting that on the Facebook group because I did not get the photos. I did not know how to work an airdrop earlier. So my apologies to that. But know that Michael Thomas' team was our top trunk, both most creative and scariest. Hard to capture both of those elements in just one trunk. But they did it, and you'll see that posted on our Facebook group this afternoon. All right, guys, quick rundown of just a couple things coming up on the calendar. I know we've been talking about these for the last couple of weeks, but tomorrow morning in Rocky River, messy details of a transaction, good for 3 hours of continuing education. That will be in the Rocky River office on the 3rd floor. East Siders welcome, no passport stamp required. And then on November 8th, we will be having our business planning clinic. That is a Monday that starts. We will start at 9 a.m. So doors will open before that. So plan on being there a little bit early, getting yourself settled in. We've got a full day, 6 hours of CE, lunch, and some really impactful, really important business planning is going to take place there. So don't miss out. Don't let your friends miss out. Don't let your co-brokes miss out. That'll be one of our largest training events of the year. And then finally, all the way on the other side of November, we have our staging certification. So on December 2nd at 9 a.m. in Brecksville, Ohio, we will be hosting a session where you can get certified as a property staging specialist. This is really impactful for anybody who was on our session regarding breaking into luxury or a path to luxury last week. This would be a great certification to set you apart from other agents. It gives you a great perspective on how to maximize the sale price of a property and how to make sure that your home is showing as well as it could. This will be, and I know that we're coming off a market where things sold in a second, and there is no guarantee that that'll be the case for 2022 and beyond. So take advantage of this time of year and invest in yourself, get yourself squared away with a business plan and a staging certification. All right, here's a flash of our November calendar. Danielle and I are gonna pop through a couple highlights here, but just know that we've got a lot of really fun stuff on the calendar, some really great trainings, continuation of our Money Matters Mastermind, and then we're super excited about our gratitude gatherings that will take place in the middle of the month, and we're going to talk more about those in just a second. And I'm going to throw it over to Danielle for a little bit about our upcoming social media class. Very exciting.
Hi guys. So just to clarify, the CE for the messy details is on Thursday of this week.
What did I say? Wednesday?
You said tomorrow.
Okay, I'm so sorry.
Michael Boich was texting me like, "Is it going to interrupt his coaching?" It's on
No,
Thursday
I'm
9
so
a.m.
sorry.
Rocky River. Okay, so social media class is coming up quick next week. There is no registration for this, no way to get a ticket. Rachel Adams Lee and her group is actually the one providing the Zoom link. So all I want you to do is add it to the calendar. You will receive the Zoom link early next week in the weekly email that goes out, and then you'll receive it on Thursday as well. So Thursday at 1 o'clock. Next Thursday at 1 o'clock, not to be confused with this Thursday. Rachel Adams Lee is out of California. She's an agent who has literally built her business around social media. She's been on a ton of family reunion panels, a ton of mega camp panels. She taught classes. I think one of the first mega camps I went to, she actually brought her brand new baby with her, like in a stroller to the entire event. So she's great. She's coming in, Zooming with us for about an hour, and then she leaves 15 minutes for a Q&A afterwards. So if there's anything you're getting stuck on with social media, again, you can see on here, she's teaching you how to beat the algorithm, when to post, how to post, what to post, so on. So it is very basic into intermediate. I think that's how the class will go for the hour. So again, just throw it on your calendars, and then the Zoom link will be coming to you soon.
Awesome. And then also next week, we will continue our series of reverse book clubs where I read a book so you don't have to. And this one is called Never Eat Alone, How Timely for the Holidays. As I often say, in the fourth quarter, athletes play hurt, realtors eat hurt. You're going to have to go to a lot of holiday parties, a lot of Halloween parties, some Friendsgivings, maybe multiple Friendsgivings. You always want to be in the room and you always want to be breaking bread with somebody. And so this book is all about building your business and building a successful life, one relationship at a time. And so taking advantage of those periodic meals that we all have to have and doing them with clients, referral partners, friends, etc. And you already heard about the business planning clinic earlier, but do not miss it. It is going to be a fantastic day, and we are going to bring it to you, Michael's Woodside Event Center in Broadview Heights. And we really appreciate our sponsors, who we'll hear from momentarily, and Cross Country Mortgage and GM Title. All right, and now we will throw it over to our staff liaison with the KW Cares Committee to talk a little bit about something very cool coming your way this November. Kari?
Hi, everyone. I am so excited to announce KW Cleveland Care's next mini fundraiser. It is a cookbook called The Joy of KW. Thank you, Sam Krieger, for coming up with that amazing name. Pre-sales for the cookbook have started now, so if you're interested in ordering a copy or a few copies, you can reach out to me. They're $10 a book. They can be added onto your invoice, and proceeds go to KW Cleveland Cares. So what's in this cookbook? There are hundreds of recipes. There are dips, drinks, and dishes in there, and all the recipes come from KWGM agents and their families, which is awesome. So this cookbook makes a great gift for friends, family, or clients, or if you just love to cook yourself, you can order a copy for yourself. And again, all proceeds to KW Cleveland Cares. We should be getting the physical books the week of November 15th, so that makes a great gift for Thanksgiving and the upcoming holidays. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. And thank you to Marsha, Helene, Ceara, and Marty, who helped put this all together.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Kari. And yes, thank you to everyone involved with this project. It's very exciting and will be make a great gift, as we say, for clients, friends, family, or yourself. All right. And now back over to Danielle to talk a little bit about an event that we have been very much looking forward to since all the fun we had over the summer with our house parties. Our gratitude gatherings for 2021 will be done a little bit differently.
Yep. So we are actually, they're being done even differently than they were before the pandemic, actually. So if you remember a few years ago before COVID, we used to meet in person, get together, do a potluck, bring breakfast stuff, lunch stuff to Rocky River, and just get together in lieu of a team meeting. And then we did it virtually, and everybody got pies, and that was fun too. And now potlucks are kind of weird, so instead we're all going to come back into the office. You guys like the house parties so much in Pepper Pike and Rocky River. We're going to do the gratitude gathering pretty similar. So November 17th in Pepper Pike from 5 to 7. You just have to show up. We will bring all the food, all the drinks, maybe a few pies, and just get together and spend some time together. Same thing over in Rocky River from 5 to 7 on the 18th. Last year we had multiple people come to both. So you guys can come to both if you want to, but just add them into your calendars. More information to come on that. Just a chance to get together.
Excellent. Very much looking forward to that. Looking forward to seeing everybody and celebrating an awesome year. We have so much to be grateful for as a family and are excited to celebrate together. All right, over to Julia with an update on what's going on with this National Association of Realtors Ethics course, what's going on with my board dues, et cetera, et cetera.
Hey everyone. So for those of you who aren't aware, the National Association of Realtors has an ethics requirement separate than the state of Ohio. So every 2 years, you will have to take an ethics course for your requirement with NAR. Now, typically, if you've done it, a CE in the state of Ohio, that will count towards your NAR requirement, but there are also just separate courses that aren't CE that don't count towards Ohio. So you want to just make sure that you're aware of what you've taken and if it counts for both, so that you don't have to do 2 courses. This is tracked by the Board of Realtors that you belong to. So if you have any questions, you can reach out to me, of course, too, but I would recommend reaching out to the board you belong to, which I have as well for you. So if you haven't heard from me yet, you probably do not have this requirement due this year, meaning that you've already fulfilled it through your state renewal or another ethics course that you've taken. If you know that you need to take one, ACAR is offering a course on December 13th, and ELGAR, which is the Lake Geauga Association, has one next week on November 4th. So I'll drop the links to register for those 2 once I'm finished so that you have access to those. But those are 2 upcoming courses that will fulfill this requirement. And then just a PSA reminder that we are in board due season. So the 2 most common boards that our agents belong to are Medina and ACAR. And those dues are quickly approaching. If you belong to Medina County Board of Realtors, those notices were already sent out and are due on December 1st to avoid the late fee. So that's just over a month away for Medina. And if you belong to ACAR, which is Akron, Cleveland, you're going to get the first notice next week on November 2nd, and those are due January 13th. So, and then after that, you'll also receive a late fee. So be on the lookout for emails from me, per usual, as I will be constantly reminding you about these different dates to keep everyone compliant. Thanks.
Excellent. Thanks so much. And now we'll throw it over to Ceara with continuing this conversation around compliance and renewals. It is that season always for you, Ceara, as you work with agents to renew their license and make sure that they have all their CEs and post-licensing stuff. So what's going on in that world?
Hi guys, I just wanted to remind everybody of what the requirement is for your renewals and when they are due. I typically reach out to everyone every 30 days for 90 days leading up to your renewal that's due. You'll get like an email, a text message, sometimes I'll call you. So when you first get your license, for those that don't know or maybe have forgotten, your first birthday, you have a renewal that's due. And then within your first year, by your 1-year anniversary, you have your 20 hours CE that is due. And that is not 20 hours of CE credit. I'm sorry, it's 20-hour post-licensure that's due. And that is a course that you typically take through the school that you took your classes through. So if it was Hondros often rolls that package in with your course package. So just reach out to them if you are within your first year and find out if you have that course or how you can get signed up for it, because it is a very specific thing that you need to take. All renewals must be postmarked by the day that they are due at the latest. Otherwise, the division will consider them late, and then you'll owe a fee if there's any payment associated with your renewal. The only renewal that does not have a payment associated is the 20-hour post-licensure course completion. And then for your 30 hours, those are due every 3 years on the anniversary of when you got your renewal. You have a requirement, the state has a requirement of civil rights, 3 hours civil rights, 3 hours of core law, and 3 hours of ethics every 3 years. And then anything additional is all just up to you. If you can't find CE classes available, you can always check out the CE shop. I'm sorry, your 30 hours are due on your birthday, not your 3 years from getting your license, I think is what I said a minute ago. Anyways, so if you can't find CE that's available either through our office or other areas around here, you can check out the CE shop, and they have a ton of classes. They have all of the required classes, a lot of great optional classes. If you have any questions about your renewal or don't know when your renewal is due or what you owe, you can always reach out to me, and I can get you on the right track.
Terrific. So guys, if you have been licensed for a day, a month, a year, or 30 years, you will always need CE. And we are always committed to providing that for you through our training calendar. So don't miss out on those opportunities. And if you have any questions about where you stand or when things are due or what to do next, Ceara is your one-stop shop for all of your renewal and compliance information. So take advantage of that, please. We don't want anyone to have their business or their earning potential compromised by a little old thing like some paperwork with the state. All right, excellent. Now, if we could please spotlight for our crew, Miss Bonnie Hunt. And I am actually I'm gonna pause my share here momentarily, and we are gonna bring Bonnie to the big screen so that we can chat a little bit. So you guys will see this going out on social media momentarily this afternoon. And so wanted to take advantage of the opportunity to welcome Bonnie back into the Keller Williams Greater Metropolitan family. She started her career here with us, and then went on what I'll call a walkabout, and just wanted to see what was going on elsewhere, and then has decided to return back to the fold here, and so wanted the opportunity to chat with her a little bit. And make sure that you all got to know her as she is building a great business for herself. So first things first, Bonnie, tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you want everybody to know about Bonnie Hunt?
So thank everybody for welcoming back. What I want you guys to know is when I left, well, here, my mentor says it best. Price is what you pay, value is what you get. So what I want you guys to know out there is if you're really serious about building your business, Keller Williams is where it's at. I'm here, I have a full-time job, and I also consider myself a full-time agent. So I'm really hustling out here, and I'm just trying to make a balance of both worlds. So I'm here to get this business up and running, and what I need you guys to know is that I am all in, and I've been in the business for 3 years, and if I can help anyone from the stuff that I've been experiencing, I'm willing to help. I always want to lend a helping hand, but I'm back on board.
I love that. I love that. And we are so excited for you and appreciate those kind words about the opportunities with our company. Tell me a little bit more about what drew you back, or what were you missing, or what is it that stood out, even just being back a couple weeks now?
So I was actually missing culture. I was missing systems. I was missing structure, information. It's just unreal out there. When you don't have the support, or when you've been exposed to the support that you guys give, and then you don't have that, it speaks volumes. And I'm self-motivated, but what I really needed was from Keller Williams, that extra, you can do it, that let us show you how to do it, because there's agents on board that are willing to show you their secrets, and they're willing to help. So that's why I'm back.
That's awesome. That is really powerful, and that is our culture in action, right?
Yeah.
And we are here to help anyone and everyone that's looking for it. And I know, and I really appreciate you volunteering yourself as well to be a part of the solution for somebody else.
And don't let me forget, Mike, I need to add in that Danielle, Kari, and Julia, those girls give you so much support. When you reach out, send out an email, they respond just like that. And that too was very, very frustrating to not have that. So I thank Danielle, Kari, and Julie for responding to anything that I send them. Even now, like they're on it. So I missed you guys, and I'm glad that I'm back to be in your company.
That's so sweet and so accurate. Nobody has a team like we have here. I will put that up against anywhere in the universe. All right, so bringing this home, your goals for 2022, what are you focused on, and how can we help you?
So my goals for 2022 is to be a listing agent. I've been a buyer's agent for 3 years. I've been in real estate, and I'm exhausted. I'm completely exhausted. So I have to overcome these fears that I have with rejection and just get myself out there. And that is my goal, is to be a listing agent, so that I can have the leverage that listings is leverage, have that leverage, rest, and just set more goals for myself without having the hustle and bustle of being a buyer's agent.
I love that. I love that. Well, I know that you'll get your first shot at building a plan around that during our business planning clinic coming up in a couple weeks. Excited to have you as a part of that, and just thrilled to have you back and in the fold, evangelizing on our behalf, and also taking advantage of everything that we have to offer here. Thank you so much, Bonnie.
Thank you so much, Mike. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, now there's a lot of love in the chat box for you, Bonnie.
It
So
is, and that's what I've been missing. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
oh, it's so wonderful, so wonderful, guys. If you can, whenever we throw the post up today, go on there and just shower Bonnie with some love, welcome her back, and let's all help each other build a big business for 2022 and beyond. And now we'll throw it over to Mr. Michael Boich, who is going to break down some of his clients' wins and what's going on in the coaching program here in Rocky River.
So yeah, I'll be quick today. We've had some fantastic wins lately, and I just want to spotlight a couple people in my coaching program specifically, and then some big numbers from both of our coaching programs. But shout out to Lindsay Mooney and Jerry Berg. The two of them together, well, I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm quoting Shakespeare or Hemingway, gradually then suddenly, right? Like they were plugging away, doing the activities, consistently doing it. And between the two of them in the last 2 months have collectively done 13 deals, 2.2 million in volume, most of it closing in the last month and a half, soon to be closing soon. So just one of those things where you love to see where both of them came in with, limited sphere, right? So they're generating all of this stuff on their own. They're following the models. They're just getting in and digging in and doing it every day. And then to see it all pop just suddenly, how lucky after all that work, right? So big shout out to them. Keep it up, both finishing their first year coaching. So, and then the other one from Miss Kari Mitchell, she informed me of this recently. So if the number's wrong, blame her. But I am told that year to date, our collective productivity coaching programs for first year or under, so less than 12-month agents, have crossed the 26 million in volume mark, which I just think is one hell of a number. I mean, just big ups to everybody, because we have people coming in and leaving coaching program, every month, so some people are just starting and some people are finishing, but these are our less than 1 year agents and the work that they've done. So I just think that's a fantastic number. So if you see someone in the coaching program that just got out or is in it, give them a slap on the back and, tell them good job. So.
That is a huge accomplishment, and it's something that doesn't happen by accident, as you said, Mike. And I know that, you and Eric both are so committed to the success of new agents, because, and I know that I've heard you say multiple times, we want you to have the choice as to whether or not you are going to be a realtor for the rest of your life. So everyone is going to succeed and then decide how much they want to succeed. And we couldn't do it without strong coaching programs and strong coaches like you and Eric. So thank you so much for your continued leadership. And congratulations on a huge milestone. I would have to imagine that's likely the most we've ever seen from our coaching programs from a volume standpoint. So that is terrific. All right, throwing over to our broker update. I was catching up with Andrew Ginter last night on the phone. He was unable to join us this morning, had a prior commitment with our property management company. But we both, like, if everyone in the entire ecosystem could knock on wood right now, if you are near anything wooden, knock on it. But we were talking about how, over the last throughout the month of October, we really haven't seen a lot. Usually we're talking about during this session, anything that has just continued to bubble up throughout the month. And, I think some of the things that we've talked about in the past, communicate, check in on earnest money every single day. Those sort of things that are your most typical challenges throughout a transaction have, we've seen less and less and fewer and fewer of. So that's really exciting. So I asked Andrew what, he wanted me to iterate on his behalf. And his commentary was around the fact that just because we are seeing some seasonality in the market doesn't mean that we need to slow down on our side of the business. So our projections show that there will probably be about 8,000 to 10,000 more deals that will close before the end of this year, which means that there's somewhere between 16 and 20,000 sides for the roughly 15,000 realtors in Northeast Ohio. And so if you look at this from an opportunity standpoint, there are 20,000 buyers or sellers, 20,000 clients out there who are going to use realtors in the next 75 days. And you could be one of them. Could be somebody somebody you don't know. Could be a FSBO that flips to having you list their house, whatever it is. But don't let the seasonality pull you down. As we talked about a couple weeks ago, individuals are, the number of individuals that will write deals and do sides in the fourth quarter and the first quarter is disproportionately lower than the number of realtors that'll do sides in the second and third quarter. That's because some people are just fair weather realtors. But you talk to anybody who's experienced in this industry, they know that you got to sell houses in November, December, and January if you want to make it a career. And so the work that you're doing right now is going to kick off your 2022 business. So stay leaned in, take advantage of it. And, with the winter months comes some different nuance. And so if you ever need anything around your transactions, if you've only been that fair weather realtor selling in the summertime, then we will, Andrew and myself are both here to help. So if you need anything, let us know, but let's continue to take advantage of the opportunities that are out there for the remainder of this year. All right. And now we will throw it over to our partners, our amazing partners from Cross Country Mortgage, GM Title, APHW, and Greater Metropolitan Management. So let's kick things off with Cross Country Mortgage. I think we have both Sean and Don on the line this morning. Gents.
Morning, everybody. Sean and Don here, and Carmen and Chris on the line as well. So just to give you a quick update, and you may have heard me give this little talk before, and probably again here moving forward, but Federal Reserve Board meets next week. Anticipation or expectation is for them to kind of wean off of their purchasing mortgage-backed securities, bonds, et cetera, which has a little upward pressure with interest rates. We've seen interest rates kind of creep up here the last couple of months. And what we've seen the past couple of years, last 2 years, last 18 months, is obviously this boom with refinancing because rates dropped from over 5% to under 3% in less than 20 months. So that created a huge market for refinances. And I don't have the statistics, or at least a reliable source, but of how many new loan officers came into the business. And most of those loan officers came into business just kind of ran to pick the low-hanging fruit, that is refinances. So what we have here is with rates creeping up as they have, and the forecast for refinances to drop a bit over the next 6 and 12 months, is you'll have a lot of loan officers who are accustomed to just having 1 or 2 conversations with somebody and turning that into a refinance, which doesn't have a whole lot of drama to it, to now they don't know where their next deal may be coming from, so they're going to be chasing purchase business. So you may hear from a lot of loan officers out there trying to sort of earn your business and earn your referrals, really not having much experience doing a purchase loan. And, as most can attest to, having an experienced loan officer is key. So just want to give everyone a heads up that you're going to see kind of when rates go up, you see a shift in sort of quality of loan officer and sometimes quality of operations as well. So we just want you obviously to know that, you know, your friends here at Cross Country Mortgage are very well experienced. Purchase business has always been our focus, you know, locally here as a group, but here as a company as well. So just wanted to kind of chime in on that, and we'll have more information here over the next couple of Tuesday meetings as far as where rates are forecasted to be with kind of the Federal Reserve Board and you know, other things to come here. But that's kind of what I wanted to throw out there today. Mr. Jarecki?
Yeah, there's not much to add to that, Sean, but like you said, you're going to start getting inundated with phone calls from loan officers of all walks, including the headset jockeys downtown Cleveland. So be prepared for those calls. You know, they've talked about rates going to 3.5 to 4.5% over the last 3-4 years, and it just hasn't happened. I think this time we're probably going to see some mid threes this year, probably over the course of the next 6 to 12 months. You may even see some numbers touch 4. I think then what will happen then is you'll probably get some extreme inflationary periods and recessionary talk and so on. And you may see rates come back down into the 2s again over the next 18 to 24 months as well. So just be prepared for that. But just know Sean, myself, Chris, Carm, we're all here for you 7 days a week. And
we love that, and we know that. I think I've bothered all 4 of the people mentioned at some point on a weekend. Just real quick, to the point of, you know, the experience. Sean, Don, how long have you guys been doing this whole mortgage racket?
1999 for me, so 22 years. Thanks for bringing it up.
Yeah.
This is my 32nd year of lending.
Yeah. So lots of experience, have seen every market possible to see, have helped people navigate those, and know every in out trick and secret alleyway that is involved with mortgage. And we are thrilled to be in business with you guys and appreciate you bringing your experience and longevity to the table for our agents. So thank you so much.
Thanks.
All right, over to Miss Gina Legeza. Actually, I need to update this slide, don't I, Gina? Is it Gina Miller now?
No, it's Legeza. Thank
okay.
you. Legeza is my married name. Miller.
Oh, all right.
Miller was my, yeah. I appreciate it. Sorry, I'm not feeling my best yet. I wanted to see everybody this weekend at our chili cook-off, but I feel like it's better to stay away. I'm fighting something, so trying to get on the road to recovery here with that. But just wanted to reach out to all of our agents on here and let you guys know that I'm available. Usually 10 to 15 minutes is what it takes to talk about taking your business to the next level. It's called an agent one-on-one. We can talk about, when Bonnie said earlier, I thought this is perfect for Bonnie and everybody. Talk about how I can help her increase her listings and run more buyers through our home warranty program. So very excited to let you guys know you can just get in touch with me. I'll put my information in the chat. You can email me or give me a phone call. We can schedule some time. With the business planning season coming up, this is a great time to get together with me and talk about how warranty can help build your business, protect your clients. Something very exciting to share. We are having a new workshop coming, should be finished by mid-November, and it has a lot of great stats about, you know, what happens to the buyers in this market that we've been in, and how the home warranty can certainly help through this workshop. So look for that maybe in December. We can roll that out, and it helps with risk management for your clients through our program and some incredible tips. And as always, just want to thank everybody for their continued support. And lastly, I've been getting a lot of questions about, is our home warranty transferable? It is transferable. You just simply have to fill out a transfer form, which I can try to put in our chat box as well. And it's good for the remainder of the time. So if the client was in the home for 3 years, our warranty is 1 year in nature. So then they would have, 9 more months left on that warranty. So just wanted to let you guys know our home warranty is transferable. And that's all I've got today.
Awesome. Thank you so much. And it cannot be said loud enough and long enough. The opportunity to get some wind in your sails and some support around listings. Everybody should be taking advantage of it. Gina, I hope you don't get off the phone for the rest of the day because everybody's calling you asking about how you can help them take another listing. Huge
100%.
opportunity for us as a company. All right.
Pleasure.
And
Thank
then,
you.
yes, absolutely. And then on to Jade Tishka with Greater Metropolitan Title and Escrow, which, I don't know if you get the Facebook notifications that I do, but somebody was already singing your praises this morning in our Facebook group. So a lot of good things happening with GM Title. What's going on?
Well, I appreciate that. Thanks, guys. I just wanted to let you guys know that I know that COVID, we are kind of doing more in-person stuff, and I've been seeing a lot more open houses and brokers opens in the past couple of months. And I just wanted to remind you guys that if you ever want that sponsored, us to bring lunch, let me know. GM is happy to do that. And we are also coming out with open houses baskets, so to speak. Foot covers for people's shoes, chips, water, COVID stuff, signs, please take your shoes off, whatever you guys need. We are planning on rolling that out. So let me know if that is something you guys are interested in.
Excellent. Well, thank you for all of your continued partnership, your hard work, and for making making this partnership really, really great for all of our agents. We appreciate the opportunity to have such a close relationship with the title company and then pass that along to every agent inside of our company. All right, guys, that is going to bring us to the end of our time together today, as we have heard from everyone on our squad about everything going on. Be on the lookout for your November training calendars coming into your inboxes this weekend at the latest, and we'll see you back here next Tuesday, November 2nd, as we kick off that month. We have some really exciting training planned for that. So it's going to be another must-see TV, as every week is here with our sales meetings. But if you have not at this time completed our fall survey, please help us out and do that. Let us know how we can help you with your business in 2022 and beyond. So if you are not on your phone, pull out your phone, put that QR code in your camera, and then go to the link, fill it out, and let us know how we can better serve you as a leadership team.